Hello everybody. Today, well, the last couple days have been very, very sad. We got home, by the way, still love the beast. Thanks to Frank and Fal. We're going to be hanging on to it for a few more days. And but when we came home, our friends Tom and Jebby dropped off the dogs because they were dog sitting for us. And the newest one we got, the little puppy, only 2 months old, was, I don't know, rambunctious, excited as usual or whatever. But we had to go back to the bar to do some work. And so we only were here for a few minutes, and then we had to head to the bar. And in the hour and a half that we were there, you see this little hole over here down in the bottom corner. Well, the puppy unfortunately is small enough to go through there. And we came back and he was gone in an hour and a half. So we were like, oh my God, freaking out all night till 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, printing signs, putting them all over, had tons of people home from our bar, other trike drivers, everything, campaigning down the beach and then down this side. And yeah, no luck. The next day, I get a message from somebody saying, hey, you know where your dog was? We saw it out there on the road, down that way. And it almost got hit by a trike. And so we grabbed it, we brought it over to your fence, but there was no noise. We were yelling to get you guys, and you weren't there, probably out looking for it. And so what we did is we brought it to a sari nearby. We're like, oh my God, this is so much great. And so I came down here and we were like taking pictures of the saris and saying, which one? He's like, oh, that one right there. Yep, that's the lady actually right there. So we go talk to her. And she's like, oh yeah. What I did is somebody brought me your dog. And so I brought it over and I opened your gate and I put him inside. The unfortunate part is the hole was still there. So even if you brought him back inside, nobody was still home. We were out everywhere looking for him, and he must have went right back out. And that's it. And then one other person said they may have seen him at People's Park a long ways down this way. But other than that, that's it. And so now we have posters everywhere trying to collect the dog. And yeah, my gosh. And we don't want to close up that little hole. We do have a plan to put something there for him to squeeze back in. We're hoping, right? No point in closing it, because if he comes to this area, I want him to know that he can get back in here. And Asher here is going to be, hopefully an attraction, because that's his best friend. They like sleep on top of each other and everything. So it's been a difficult couple of days. It's been a couple of days now. I'm surprised it's taken this long. I'm like, what? He's such a friendly dog that somebody's taken him home. And hopefully somebody will take the reward instead of taking him home. Anyway, so that's what we've been dealing with. It's been rough on Catherine. She's really upset. This is the update since we got home from our trip. It got messier. This is, yeah, that looks good. So we're getting in the shelf at the back because the air mattresses that we have that are going right here, two side by side, that's the depth of them. And so this way we can have a shelf at the back where if you want to sit down and drink or something like that, we can do that. And yeah, it's almost done. It's very close. This has all been done. This was treated, but now they still have to paint the wall to match. So that's still to be done, but they've been bringing in a lot of sand, as you can see. So and we have been putting those slats there in at night, but again, in case he comes back, we want to make sure he can squeeze through something. So we're kind of leaving everything in the hopes that he comes back. So that's where we're at. So it doesn't look like much, but we're very, very close. A couple days away from this whole thing being all cleaned up and landscaped, and it's at the point where I'm like, not touching it anymore. We're done. Simple. Okay, so we just filmed a promo here. We have new items that we're selling here at the Beaver because we're missing out on the families. The big families that go for lunches and stuff, so we've been adding a few items that will attract them. that doesn't require us to put too many more SKUs in here. So we got chop suey because some people just like to eat fresh vegetables, and well, there you go. We've got a great thing here with chop suey with boneless chicken though is in there, right? All right. Then we've got here, you guys will know what a shish kebab, but you know, they call it pork barbecue, but we added the vegetables and everything and made it much more Canadian. And then we have catfish here. Look at that beautiful, huge grilled catfish. It looks delicious. And pork sisig. So now we have oyster chicken and pork sisig and homemade lumpia here, freshly wrapped today by the one and only. This is our general manager, by the way, and she's been pretty good, yeah. Anyway, come down and see us all at the Canadian Beaver when you guys come to Rojas City and visit us. Well, guys, we have the whole city out looking for our little dog, and yeah, we promoted it on Facebook. So if you know anything about that, you can reach every single person in a city on Facebook that has Facebook. It'll just go on their feed, and we have been getting floods of messages, people saying, I saw your dog. Not that I have your dog, I can get you your dog, just that they saw our dog. And so we do know the area. It is over here in Kulasi, so that's an improvement. We at least know the area, but so far no luck on actually getting the dog. But I have a feeling it's closing in, and you know, clearly people said that they've seen somebody carrying it around and riding a bike with it and everything. So somebody's adopted the thing, and so the thing is with the reward, hopefully the pressure will be put onto that person to return the dog to us. So that's the update on that. It's difficult to answer all the messages though. Oh my gosh, there's so many, plus so many weird people that just, I don't know, they're like trolling. Anyway, so here we go. It's looking a lot cleaner here. Look at this. Ta-da! Very clean. That they started building, and I think they just thought maybe they needed to do some make work projects, because we absolutely do not need that at all. No idea what we're going to do with that. Cut those things off maybe, and we can put it over there as a counter. But yeah, no, I don't know. They were doing all kinds of stuff. Anyway, we talked to the architect for this, and she was going to talk to the owner and get our permission to paint this side of the wall, because they're going all white with their house. They want it to be super modern, and so they're getting rid of the brown anyway, and white is perfect for us. They said they're getting rid of the barbed wire also. They have this architectural trim that they're putting up there instead, so even better, and no more rust will be going down. Great. But that was 3-4 days ago, so if we don't hear back soon, what we're gonna do is just put a bamboo post here and over there, and build a bamboo screen sort of thing, and then put a painted white plywood on it, and then we're gonna be good to go, because we got a projector in the mail already. Look at that, they even got a little ladder up here for Lara. We got the mattresses arriving, I think today or tomorrow. And they're inflatable mattresses, and they're really cheap. So we're just gonna have two of them side by side. They'll take up most of this. The space at the back, you can put down drinks or whatever. You can put a couple waterproof speakers sort of thing for outdoors. And then we're just gonna get like a little bracket here, I think, to mount the projector screen. So it's gonna be good. Then we'll just, boom, we'll have our nice movies here at night. We can sit out here, especially when there's a nice breeze, although right now it's hot. But yeah, it's starting to get clean. There's a lot of stuff under here still, obviously. And this is starting to get painted so that it's the same color as our house. And we're getting there. Plus, we had them do a concrete sealant all over the concrete on both sides. That way the salt water coming up won't actually disintegrate it. So that's the whole hope on this whole thing. They're getting there. Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't see you sleeping down there, man. Yeah, one of the workers are just sleeping, having a nap underneath. I didn't even see that. Anyway, I'm heading to Kalibo to renew my visa. Catherine has gone to President Rojas. One of the students got scratched by one of the random cats that wander around. And he claimed that he might have rabies. And that we have to get him all the rabies shots, which is like 5 shots at X dollars per... I don't know. Like, I looked it up. You need saliva for rabies, and the cat's been around for days. This is a few days ago. So anyway, so he's like, oh yeah, by the way, I go to one all the way in my hometown, and I didn't go to the one locally. By the way, pay me all my money for all this. And we're like, huh, this is, if it was an emergency, you would have went close, and the cat's still here, not foaming at the mouth. I have a feeling there's something going on here. So Catherine's like, let's go. Getting on the bus with you. We're going all the way to President Rojas, and we're going to go to the clinic, and I will pay for it personally while I watch them stick that needle in you 5 times. So that's where she is right now. Okay, I got the beast still for one more day. Tomorrow, we bring it back. I got to go to Kalibo. Well, good news. They're going to let me stay for another 2 months. Yeah, I got to stay it again because I keep saying it, but seriously, this is the best immigration office in Kalibo that I've ever had in a country. And that's not a criticism against the other ones. It's just it's so not busy, right? Like there's one other foreigner that was walking out and he's like, hey, I watch your show. And then I told him he has to come to the Beaver. But otherwise, anyway, there was nobody else in there. So it was so quick. It took longer to fill in the form. And yeah, can't highly recommend them enough. Kalibo has got the best immigration. So fast. And I got back in time. I got the menus and everything. And I think we're still got about a half an hour till sunset. Not many people out today. It's pretty quiet. But we're hoping things will get better today because last couple days have been really slow here at the Beaver. The whole beach, really. It's not just us, all the restaurants. I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Well, today's Friday. Wednesday and Thursday have been really slow. So we're hoping for a good day tonight, or night. We're hoping for a good night tonight. Well, we made it to Frankenfels. Oh, their dog is barking like crazy there. But anyway, if you're like newer to the channel, maybe haven't seen all of them, I get that. This is Westwoods, which is one of the much more popular subdivisions because it's so close to SM and Festa Walk, and yet it's full of really beautiful houses. A lot of like OFWs and stuff like that are out in this area, and this is the big beautiful house that they rent for I think 55,000 now. It used to be 50, I think, and it went up to 55. He's a little hot dog, by the way. They're a little. Where's that hot dog? Where are you?
Call her a baby.
Where's the hot dog? There you are. There you are. Hi, Buffy. Hi. Hi. Sounds like he's excited. Well, guys, we are heading to Iloilo. We're going to go and pick up Frankenfeld. Then we are going to go pick up Lara, which we miss dearly. And then we are going to JP's birthday. I don't know how old he's going to be. Not sure. It was actually Fel's birthday yesterday, too. We've been getting 100 messages a day about the dog. And you would think that would be a good thing, right? Well, we kind of centralized it. The dog seems to be seen a lot in a barangay called Kulasi, which is the same barangay we live in, so it makes sense, but further in. And but that's all. No one has been able to like anything more than I've seen it. And then this is so strange to me, but apparently it's kind of common. You would think, in a want to help or like a reward poster, lost pet, that kind of thing, that people would have some like, I don't know, decorum or something and feel bad for you. But no, the teenagers, the most messages we get is teenagers being total a-holes, trolls, that kind of thing, and they just write you and they say some really horrific things. Everything from like, yeah, it's dead, and then block you, and or just like all kinds of other things. It's just really horrible stuff, put it that way. And they will just troll you like crazy, waste your time, and then go, now give me money, and just ridiculous. So it's a sad thing, but unfortunately we're no closer to finding the dog at this point, other than we know a barangay, which you would think, oh, it should be easy to walk around. No, it's a heavily populated and a very congested area, and so as it is now, we're not getting any further ahead with all this, other than we kind of have a ballpark area where it should be, but still no luck, sadly. But in the meantime, we're going to go and try to enjoy JP's birthday party. party and have Laura back, which will be great. There's more BB. Hello. How are you? Come on, BB. Oh, somebody's not happy with it.
You shush.
Oh.
You pedal the super dog.
Oh wait, we got to show Fel something. Hey Fel, we have. So we were like, what do we get the people that have everything when there's a birthday? Okay, like they have every trinket, they have everything that you could buy or whatever, right?
Okay.
And we were like, okay, we know what to get. Why don't you tell the story here, huh?
We buy the
Custom made.
Yeah, custom made floor mat, and then
For your front entrance here.
and I told
Right?
the store that they're gonna put your Frank and Phil name,
Yeah.
and
This is what they sent us.
unexpected, they gave us
It's,
a wrong name.
you're now the Robinson. The Robinson family. Welcome to our happy birthday,
I like this.
Fel Robinson.
Phil Robinson.
The Robinson family.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the bearded? Isn't that the
The Robinson Crusoe?
Are they the Duck Dynasty? Or is that they? The
Yes,
Robinson?
I think they are.
I think that
actually.
is. So we are kind of like the Philippine
You're-
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
Wow, they just found a way to
Yeah,
make
right.
this
And
work.
balut,
Wow.
The duck, the way you eat the balut.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can be the Philippines Duck Dynasty. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
So the
Really?
gift didn't work out the way we
Welcome
wanted.
to our home.
It's also not even the mat that we ordered.
You know what? You're the kind of guy that like you're gonna bury somebody with the wrong headstone. Is that kind where the
Yes.
Because this kind of
Yes.
looks almost like a funeral home entryway. If
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie,
It kind of does. It didn't look like that, by the way. That
we're
isn't.
super
That
thankful.
isn't the right
We're
one.
super thankful.
Thank you anyway.
Didn't work out. Didn't work out.
Good to see you guys again.
They're the Robinson family now.
Thank you.
Well, we already got Laura, and it's just been like typhoon type winds and rain like crazy. Everything's flooded, so they've already gone into JP's house. I'm gonna make the run for it now. This is insane, but there's a ton of people here. Look at this. Look at everybody's here. Oh, I didn't know everybody was coming. Why are you so popular? Because of the rain, you're popular? Okay, well, that's a weird way to say it, but how are you? Look at this birthday boy. You got a throne? Little Laura? Who's that? JP?
Dude, are you like Santa Claus? Ready to go up and get on your lap?
Did you say happy birthday to JP? Yeah. You did? Good job, good job.
I pray,
I'm all wet, yes. The gift is in the back, but we can wait. He can wait until maybe the rain stops.
It's an incredible day. You're
prayers to
alive.
the God, the church doesn't work.
You're alive. You're here.
Well, you know, maybe you prayed for rain. Isn't it supposed to be good luck? You're French.
Yeah, it washes everything.
That's right. It washes everything. There you go. Wow. So yeah, we got a lot here. Texas Filipino here. Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding over there.
I was at the mercy of my driving.
Anyway, a lot of the family and friends of JP. Don't worry, they're all good with the camera. Happy birthday! Oh, you're
She's
making a
making-
happy birthday?
Yeah, for
Very
JP.
cool. Look at the great food. I see everybody's eating here. I should probably eat something. Looks good. Got food everywhere here. Look at that. Crashing waves here. And they've got all these like World War II, whatever you call those things, all set up over there. The pill thing? I don't know. I don't remember what they're called. But anyway, I know they break the water. Because they get some crazy, like this is low tide or something, because I've seen it way higher.
Happy birthday.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
25 years old all over again. That says 25, right?
Wish. No, wish first.
Two cakes. Hey.
All right, first shot.
Where's the dance?
57? Oh, you reversed them. Yeah, you should go in there and reverse them. Put the 5 before the 7 now.
Happy 57th
Oh, wow, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah.
No, not 57.
Okay, there.
JP,
Yes.
how do they cut cakes here in the Philippines?
I don't know. In Canada,
How do Frenchmen cut the...
in Canada, we don't do it halfway. We do it all.
There you go. there you
Everything
go.
or nothing.
Locomotive engineers are a little bit strange because this is what they bring to the Philippines. Did you bring that here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I bought
gosh.
this 30 years ago.
Oh wow.
35 years ago. Leave it slow, leave it.
Nice and sharp. Nice and sharp, my friend. Look at that. It's like going through butter.
Don't start shaking though.
Thank you.
Oh. I think he was almost in tears there.
Dear Grandpa Pierre, I hope you know how much you mean to me. And I hope this upcoming year brings you all the happiness you deserve. Happy birthday.
Oh no. By the way, so many of you might be like, who the heck is this JP guy? Well, on my channel, going back a bit, I have to put it there, we visited him for the very first time and seen his house and everything. And it has hundreds of thousands of views. And he's very popular here in Gimbal because of that video. Everyone knows him now. He is a very popular man. Guys, well guys, time to go on the bus back to Rojas City. Bye bye Iloilo. Right? You excited to go home? Yeah. So it's about a 3-hour bus ride from Iloilo to Rojas City. And then we'll just have to get a trike or something from the bus station to our house. So probably 8 o'clock at night by the time we get home at this point. But we could sleep on the bus. Well, the bus is very full. And we'd have to sit very far apart from each other. We're gonna wait for the next one, I think. Yeah. Well, we're back home and almost getting done. We're gonna get that sanded and properly painted back over so that it looks good, but otherwise that we're probably gonna tell them to take it because we have no need for that. We're not sure why they even built it. I'm gonna reorganize this, get it all cleaned up, but that's it. They still have the screen to build. I think this is one of the posts, I'm not sure. We never heard back, so we're gonna have to just not do anything with their wall. They built this as the projector tray, so the projector can sit up there because we're going to take it back in and out all the time. We don't want the salt air to destroy it. Yeah, so this is pretty much done. So you can even put the mattresses tomorrow and see how it all looks. But if they assume they get the screen done tomorrow, that'll be great. And then all this garbage is going to go. But look, the gate is all painted up now. It looks good. Even put the slats in to keep any the dogs in or out coming in, and we had them backfill all this sand, so once this is cleaned we can get this all filled in properly. But everything you can see here now is all pretty level and perfect now, so perfect for Laura to play in the sand. And it's not bad. It did rain a lot, but we got here and it's all gone. And it's actually not that late. What time is it? Oh, 6 o'clock. Wow, we got home fast. I love her helmet. Look at her helmet. It's got little ears on it. So yeah, we just have the one puppy right now. Hopefully we find our new puppy back soon. All right, let's get over to the beaver, guys.
Myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time,